Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Fantastic Fermentations YouTube channel, your home for all things homebrew. My name is Ricky, and today I am super excited because I got people brewing with me. So when I started kind of getting things going on this channel is right when the COVID-19 hit, and we were cut down on how many people we can have like around our house. So now that they've loosened things up, we got some of the homies in to brew a Belgian Quad with me. So hang tight, we're gonna get mashing. All right, so as I said in the intro, we are going to be making a Belgian Quad today, and I've got my homie Jeff Lang with me. Jeff is one of the assistant brewers over at Vicious Fishes, and me and him used to work at Atlantic Brew Supply. Also, shout out to Atlantic Brew Supply for hooking us up with all the grain, all the yeast for this brew day today, and they always keep us connected. So
shout out to Dave Klemp, who's not here yet.
Dave also worked at ABS with us. He's supposed to be here. He's he works over at Yacht Club. Was it Beverage House?
Club Beverage House.
Yeah, Yacht Club Beverage House. He works over there, but he just hit us up and was like, I just hopped out the shower. So he's not here yet, but he's on the way. But he used to work over at ABS with us as well. But yeah, hit my man Todd up and the crew. They're gonna have this recipe. The recipe is gonna be down in the description as well. But they're gonna have the recipe. If you want to pick it up, hit them up. They'll hook you up. So yeah, Belgian Quad. Jeff, what is a Belgian Quad?
Belgian Quad, traditionally like a 9 to 12, up to 13-14%. Super malty, rich, complex, dark Belgian beer. Super malty, super dark fruity, a lot of plum, cherry, dates, raisins. Obviously not very bitter on the IBU scale. It's probably about 20 to 30.
Yeah, around in that range.
Yeah.
So really big beer, and a lot of people get confused, like, why are you brewing a big beer in, the dead of summer? Why would you do that? That's because these big beers with a lot of character and a lot of complexity have to age for a little while. They're better with age. You don't want to take this, bottle it up, carb it, and drink it. You want to let it sit for a while, let it mellow out, let those edges round off. So I'm probably thinking that we're gonna brew it today, but not gonna drink it till the fall. So it's gonna be pretty cool. Also today, what we're gonna do, because this is such a big beer, if you look at the grain bill, it's about 22 pounds of grain in this grain bill. We are going to do a Parti-gyle brew. So
two for the price of one.
2 beers for the price of 1, which I would suggest anyone who gets this recipe kit do the same thing. All you gotta do is, as you see when we do it, you're gonna do your first runnings, get your boil volume, and then you're gonna keep on sparging, get you another 5 gallons, and we're hoping to get maybe a 5 to 6% beer out of the second runnings of this. So hopefully something like a Belgian double. But yeah, we'll see. But 2 for the price of 1, Parti-gyle style, going old school. All right, so what is the grain bill for this Belgian Quad? You're looking at about 66% Belgian Pilsner. We're running with 13% Munich Malt, and you can just use Munich Light, Munich I. We also have about 2% wheat malt, and we are using the German wheat, and we're doing 4% Aromatic, 4% Caramunich I, 4% Special B, and 2% Melanoiden. And that Special B and the Melanoiden are what's gonna really give this brew a lot of its flavor. That's where that raisiny, malty, rich flavor comes from, is the Melanoiden and the Special B. So those two, you can't brew this style without those 2 malts, and they're quintessential. For hops, we're going with the Hallertau. Nothing, super expressive, just a nice noble hop, and we're gonna do 25 IBUs worth of Hallertau at 60 minutes, and we're gonna ferment this thing with WLP 530, and that's your standard Belgian ale yeast. If you're using Y yeast, it's the Trappist high gravity. There he is. It is about time this guy shows up, and he comes bringing gifts. Bringing gifts. So my man Dave finally showed up to help out.
Yes.
And he brought his mash and boil so that we can do this double brew day. In this one we've got the Belgian Quad, and the pre-boil gravity was about 1080 or so. And what did we get on the gravity on this?
We're looking at about 1040.
Well,
25?
I think we're a little
25?
bit like 1030-ish, 1035-ish. So it's more so going to be something like a Belgian Amber.
Yeah.
So I think what you have to do when you're doing these Parti-gyle brews is you can't really plan for what this one's going to be. It kind of is what it is. So once we ran this one out, then we ran this one, and you just get what we get, and then we kind of hop it and make something out of it that we think is going to be tasty. So pretty much it's going to be something like a Belgian Amber, maybe in the 4.5% range.
Yeah, this one's going to finish up faster. It's got less sugar in it. You're going to come out with a lower ABV, and then because it's ready sooner, we've got this beautiful North Carolina summer weather. This is going to be your summer drinker while we're waiting on that to mature, and as things start to cool down again here, we'll be looking ready for that guy to drink. So.
Yeah. So like I said, me and my man Dave used to work. Well, we still work together technically at Atlantic Brew Supply.
Absolutely.
We are the Brew University teaching team.
That's right.
So my man Dave teaches the introduction to brewing, home brewing. So he teaches extract classes, and then I teach the part 2, which is the all grain class. So if you're in North Carolina, you want to learn how to brew, check out Atlantic Brew Supply. Hit us up. Come see us. We do a whole 4-hour kind of training on everything you need to know about brewing. So yeah, we're gonna wait for this one to hit a boil. We're gonna throw some hops in there. I really don't even know what I'm gonna use yet. I gotta go check what's in the fridge. But we're at about 175 on the temp as we're raising up. This one's already boiling, so we're rocking and rolling here.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we just reached a boil on beer number 2, the Belgian kind of amber that we're doing, and I checked my fridge and I had this debittered leaf laurel, and a lot of people have particularly used laurel hops before, but not the debittered leaf. These debittered leaf laurel are pretty much a noble version of laurel. So it's a 2.8 alpha. You still get aroma of floral, peppery, lemon, citrus, and dark fruit. So I'm gonna put an ounce of this in at 60, and then another ounce in at the end at flame out to hopefully get that character to come through a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna test this out, see what it does. Throw all care to the wind when it's Parti-gyle day. Man, that was a monster brew day. So we've got everything in. All the wort is in the fermentation chamber, and it's chilling down to a pitching temp. We got it down to about 80, but that's the best we can do on a 91 degree day. So we're just gonna let that chill for a couple of hours and see where it's at later on this afternoon. Then I'll pitch the yeast. Let's talk about Dave. My man Dave was
being Dave.
He showed up late,
Left early
as always, but he did bring beer. So
He brought beer.
I guess that's a plus.
Did zero cleaning.
He did no cleaning. Like as soon as cleaning started,
gotta dip out, guys.
Gotta go to work, and he dipped out. But yeah, thanks to Dave for rolling through. Thanks to my miniature assistants who ended up kind of helping with the mash. But yeah, I would say Parti-gyle brewing is definitely something that everyone should try at least once.
It adds a lot of spontaneity to it, because we had no idea what that second beer was going to bring.
Yeah.
And we ended up getting, what was it, 1035?
Yeah, we got 1035, and I think I'm gonna end up getting a pound of Belgian Candi Sugar, maybe the Amber,
Yeah.
to go with it, and boost it up a little bit. Take it from 1035 on up to maybe 1045,
Probably, yeah.
and I think that'll help it out. So I mean, honestly, I think it's good as it's as good as is.
That's good,
It's
yeah.
like a Belgian single, like a Belgian Amber,
A
still.
little bit hoppy. Added that Laurel at 60 and 5.
Mm-hmm. So I think it's gonna be an interesting beer, but yeah, it's one of those things. You got some hops laying around, you got some time. You might as well make a second beer
Yeah.
out of the sugar that you're pretty much just gonna throw in your yard.
Time wise, it's 4 o'clock right now.
Yeah.
We
So-
started at 10.
No,
30.
Nah, we started close to 11.
11. 5 hours. That's
5 hours
for 2 beers.
For 2 beers, you can't beat
Not
that.
bad.
Double mash and boil day. So if you got a buddy with a mash and boil, you can do something like this. You can do it with Russian Imperial Stout. You go Russian Imperial Stout, brown ale. You can go what is it called? You can go barley wine to a bitter. So those are both great beer styles to where you can try this Parti-gyle Style and have 2 separate beers. So yeah, we are gonna finish our beers here, and we've already done cleaning, and this brew day's a wrap.
Wrap it up.
All right, guys. So you're gonna come back to try the
Oh, for sure.
come back and try the Amber,
yeah.
and then of course down the road when we get the quad going, when we get the quad ready, you'll be back to try that. But yeah, hopefully you and Dave can come through and do some
This
more
won't be the
some
last.
more brewing.
This won't be the last video for sure.
Nah. But
It's always more brewing.
is
Always
it
more brewing.
always more brewing?
She said it.
She said it. She's my assistant. She's on point. So, cheers, my friend.
Cheers, man.
Until next time, keep mashing.